Okay, here we go. I just got back. I'm going to walk around my community. We've had 4 incidents. 2 letting agents, a bus driver and Babylon. Okay, so I like to study, then I like to learn and then put into action what I've learned and what I've studied. So today, with that in mind, I went out, fed the birdies, and I went to the post office, and there's a lady with a dog. And again, this dog would just sat down and would refuse to freaking move because she's looking at me. She keeps dragging the dog, and the dog keeps looking at me, sitting down. And this goes on for ages, guys, and she's getting angry. In the end, I walked over and said, "Can I stroke your dog?" She went, "No," because of COVID. And she picked the dog up and she stormed off. I ain't joking, guys. And I was like, what the fuck? Anyway, so I was in hot pursuit. And then she's outside the post office. There's a queue of people. And she's with another woman now. She's gone in the shop and left the dog with a woman. And this dog's looking at me and keeps on sitting down. And I said to the woman, "Now, can you stroke the dog?" And she went, "No." And she walked off with the dog. Literally walked off with the dog. Weird, man. Weird. I said good morning to the postmistress, the one who doesn't believe in God, and I was a very merry person. I got on the bus, I didn't wear a mask, I bought an all-day ticket. I went into my local hood, and I thought I'd go and see the letting agents that I went into the other week, well, the other month, or whenever it was when we got arrested, and I give them holy hell. So I thought, in the interest of fairness, I thought I'd go in and apologise. So today I walked in there, I said, "Sorry guys, I just want to apologise." And he looked like they were scared. And then one guy, the cocky one, he says, he was just had an attitude. I said, "Look, I've just come in to say sorry, I was a bit harsh on you. So that's all I want to say." And I mentioned God and Jesus, and the other guy said, "You can fuck off coming in here mentioning Jesus and God." That's what he said. That's what he said, Lord. That's what he said to me. So I held my temper and I said, "God bless you. Don't tell you didn't warn you." And all I thought about was, if I was back in the old days and I was Moses, in Moses' time, I probably would have beat the crap out of him. I mean it. Don't worry, Moses. I would have done the same, mate. So I left there. Then I went to another sales and letting agents where they sell 2-bed flats for £250,000. That's right. Goes in there and he said, "You've got to put a mask on." I said, "Well, you're not wearing one." He said, "Well, we don't ask you, but you do." I said, "Hang on a minute." I said, "I don't wear a mask." Anyway, he got all but hurt. And again, I mentioned God in there. Didn't go down too well. He told me to get out, which I did. I blessed them both and I left. Here's a nice one. I was walking around the shop and I seen this little girl in a shopping trolley. She was sat up there and she caught my eye and she's looking at me. I've gone over to her and she's just lay down. She just lay down on her dad's arm. She's looking at me. She just went to the sideways and just lay down. It was really weird. And then she got up again and I went somewhere else and went back and she did exactly the same again. So the dog sat down and the baby lies down. So gets on the bus with my ticket. He said, "Where's your mask?" I said, "Where's yours?" And he said, "You need a mask." I said, "I don't wear one." "You need an exemption card." I said, "I don't need one." He said, "You can't get on without one." I said, "I can." He said, "You can't even go in Tesco's without a mask on." I said, "I've worn a mask all year. And I go on a bus every day. I go in Tesco's every day. And I don't." He said, "I don't believe it. I don't believe it." I said, "Well, that's up to you." I said, "Can you be more polite, please, in the way you speak to me? Because I've got a ticket and I just want to go home." He got all but hurt. In the end, he kicked me off the bus. For doing nothing wrong. Well, that's it. Apparently, I upset his other customers. Some guy had a go at me when I got on the bus for not wearing a mask. So I got attacked by 2 people for not wearing a mask. I'm the one who gets kicked off for upsetting customers. So I did the right thing. When he asked me to leave, I stood up and I left the bus. And on the way out, I asked her to take his details so I could report him. He refused to give me his name, refused to give me his number, or anything to do with any identification about him whatsoever. So, I got off the bus. He turned the engine off and rang Babylon. That's right. I don't know what for. And I'm trying to take a picture of him, and he won't let me. He's got his back to me. But he's happy to call Babylon and stop the whole bus and the whole street because he's butthurt, and that's it. So, in the interest of honesty, I thought I'd wait for Babylon. Now, like I said, I've learnt my lesson, so Babylon come up, and I said, look, he asked me to leave, I left. He said, I've got to wear a mask. I don't have to wear a mask. He said, you need to show a badge. I said, I don't. I said, there's been no crime committed here, so there's nothing for you to see. What's your name? I said, I am not giving you my name. I said, that's not even my name anyway. And he got all a bit butthurt, and he could see he was getting nowhere. So I said, so I am going. He said, well, go on then. I said, I am going. But when they first approached me, I said, oi, are you two Masons? He went, what? I said, you heard? Are you Masons? And I'd done the hidden hand sign, you know, the thing in my jacket thing. I said, do you recognise that sign? He said, no, wouldn't. I said, look, don't take me for a fool, okay? I said, your police force knows me and they know who I am. And he said, what's your name? I said, I'm not telling him my name. I said, but you're going to find out. He said, well, who are you? I said, I don't even know myself. He said, are you Jacob? And I thought, what? Yeah, that's what he said, guys, are you Jacob? And then the bus driver was trying to get me arrested for something. I haven't even done anything. So at the end of the day, because I left the bus when he asked me to, and I had a legitimate ticket, and I didn't have to do anything wrong, I didn't do anything wrong. And then I had another go at Babylon, told him they were a bunch of Freemason pieces of shit, and to stay away from me, and don't even knock on my door, and I'm going to come and kick your lodge door down, and go straight in there and take over the place. And then when they drove off, they were both looking at me, guys. And he took his mask off, so I got a good look at his face, Lord. I know exactly what he looks like, because he looked at me as he drove past. He looked like he'd been talking about me. That's right. So, I don't want anybody to worry. I didn't get arrested, because I've done nothing wrong. And I was nice to everybody all day. And a bus driver, he was so butthurt, it was unbelievable. And I'm sure he had Donald Duck and Mickey Mouse boxer shorts on. Okay? And I hope the guys, the old apostles and the old masters are listening to this, guys, and watching this. This is how they repaid you. These people, that's how I've been treated today. Because I believe in God. And if I was around in the old days, I would have been dead before anybody. I'll tell you that right now. I really mean it. And Moses, you crack me up. You really do. You're a funny guy. I would have done the same as you guys in them days, I'm telling you now. But this is 2021. And we're not allowed to do that. Which is a bit of a shame, Lord. I know it's wrong, and I shouldn't even think about it. But I wish I was back in the old days. But then again, I don't. Because I don't fancy fighting a lion or getting my head chopped off. That's not to say I wouldn't gladly do both of those things. Anyway, I need a coffee. And please don't tell anyone to me to calm down, because I'm fine. Okay? Just don't like the way you get treated when you're nice to people. And you're trying to save them from going to the bowels of hell. And you've seen the video. And the man, the bus driver, is totally unrepentant. The letting agents don't give a shit. Police don't give a shit. Not one of them cares about you, Lord. They don't care about you, don't respect you. They don't even like you. So, if you think Judge Rinder was bad, you ain't seen nothing yet. Are you serious? Yes, I am.